Yeah, I want to take a moment to encourage you that during this time and doing seemingly being shut in, that perhaps you may be stressing and going through anxiety over all that's happening, and that's understandable. But I want to just encourage you that while you are in this, we are in this, that perhaps some good can come if that's possible. That you and I find ourselves learning how to adjust to new norms and things that perhaps we've not seen in our lifetime. I'm 57, my mother is 95, and she's never seen this, and I've never experienced this. And so we find ourselves in very peculiar situations here that that leaves us sometimes with anxiety, sleepless nights, and I have to admit to you that up until recently I was stressing over because I was already dealing with some issues in my own life, some sickness that had landed me in the hospital most of February, and now the coronavirus, and so I find it somewhat stressful not knowing what to expect. But then I ran across a scripture that's in the book of Psalms, and it talks about the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell therein. And it got me to thinking about that. Well, if the earth belongs to God, then He has say so as to how it should operate. He has say so as to not only how it should operate, how it should look, and if He owns everything that's in it and the people in it, then He has say so as to how those people should deal with each other, and how those people should deal with it from the context of each other, and how they should interact with the earth and the environment. And so some of this may be that God is just sort of resetting the earth, and God is wanting the rest for the earth and for us as human beings. I don't know that for sure, but that could be some of that. Out of nowhere, you and I find ourselves inside. The earth is resting, the pollution is clearing up somewhat, and we find ourselves somewhere where we wouldn't have designed for ourselves. That it happens overnight, and so maybe you and I need to take this moment and reflect and think about what is the next thing we're going to do with our lives, and what have we done, and what could we do different. And so maybe in the midst of you being at home and you trying to entertain yourself and not be bored, maybe this is a time just to reflect on your life, your purpose. Not only what kind of legacy you want to leave, but how you want to impact the lives of people that are in your space, the people you're spending time with. Perhaps some of those people don't need to be there. Perhaps the new set of people need to be there. Perhaps what you've spent your energy doing in the past, and perhaps maybe you don't need to do that anymore. Maybe you need to spend that energy doing something different. So I'm definitely reflecting on my life. I'm definitely reflecting on that if God gives me additional life, how I should spend it, what this quality of life and time looks like, and what are the things I can change and the things that I cannot change. They're both important. So I hope you will take this time to reflect on your life. And if you are one of these essential people that are out there on the front lines working and toiling to make other people's lives better, then I salute you. And I pray that God would grace you and bless you, and that He would give you opportunity to rest and to be at peace, and that He would protect that which belongs to you, that is your health and your family, and that all of us would come out of this better, and our world would be a better place, and that God would be pleased with the earth that He has made, and they that dwell therein. I hope this encourages you, and please pray for me, and I'll be praying for you.